Hi friends, this is Mangal and Muralidharan talking to you from India. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the importance of persuasive communication. Friends, remember, the very idea of persuasive communication relies on two important things. One is the context of communication. Second is the clarity and the goal that you have to accomplish during this process of communication. Communication is not just a social, cultural transaction. It does have a business value sometimes. Remember, in business communication, we'll have to really work on the very idea of persuasive communication. You would ask me why we should worry about the persuasive communication. One reason why we have to be mindful of persuasive communication is to ensure that the egoistic conflicts or the conflicts that would be created otherwise because of personal interest or perception could be avoided. I remember learning a long time back that perceptions are determined by one's social episteme. And our perceptions keep varying. Our perceptions need not be the same. See, our perceptions change a lot over a period of time. And our perceptions are determined by the kind of experiences we have had. So, learning to decode perception matters a lot. Please understand, we can look at one particular issue from different angles. And we have to be very pragmatic about it. We don't need to really look at only with our ideology or our goal. It is very important for us to be open minded, to listen to people who have got different shades of opinion. And then we have to ask ourselves how effective we can proceed further by interacting with the people concerned. See, there are occasions that when we try to do this consultation process, some people will try to impose their opinion. That doesn't work all the time. That is why we say persuasive communication is effective with such people, people who try to impose their opinions on others. And when you have such characters occupying the most powerful positions, you'll have to make sure you can provide them some mind space by talking to them and making them think, creating an opportunity for them to reflect. They could change their mind. But it may not be successful on all occasions. But if it is successful, it will solve several issues. Say, for example, the entire time taken to solve an issue could be reduced to 1/10 of its time. Second, think about such tough negotiation scenarios. Such scenarios could be handled only if you understand the psychology of the other person, the preferences of the other person, the profile of the other person, the working style of the other person, the belief system of the other person. So, persuasive communication is essential for a range of professionals, such as lawyers, psychologists, psychiatrists, doctors, I would even say counselors or diplomats, sometimes even for administrative officials, and even for teachers. And that's one of the reasons why I always say when we train people on persuasive communication, we make them capable of analyzing various scenarios. And it's again not just a rational analysis, it is also analysis of a socio-cultural realm in which it is being done. Remember, every culture has its own values, and you cannot possibly scuttle across those values and create things only on the basis of logic and reasoning. We'll have to keep in mind the emotions of the people involved. the kind of conflicts that they have. And it could be even the conflicts of interests. And there could be vested interests in that, or there could be even political interests in that. So we'll have to make sure there is mental equilibrium established for every individual there. And every individual involved in this process understands the objective of this particular communication. And remember, it is not just strategic communication, it's about ability to revisit one's faults and then see how do I correct myself. Okay, where do I go wrong? If I have made some mistakes, then I have to ask myself, okay, what do I do to overcome this? What are the other strategies that I can make possible, I can make use of? So these things are very important for every one of us. So learning to unlearn, learning to relearn are very important steps that you have to do while you try to persuade people. And remember, you should never exploit people, or you should not exploit their emotions. You should respect their emotions, understand their emotions. At the same time, ensure your persuasive communication helps them to have their own time to think, change their mind, and it would help them to make smart decisions. So, persuasive communication is an inevitable process in smart decision making. With this, I'm going to wind up the session today. In case you have any questions related to this, you're free to ask me at any point of time. We will do the best. Wish you all success. If you want to know more about me, visit me at www.mangalaprathaban.in. That is www.mangalaprathaban.in. You can also visit my blog, that is www.poetmangalaprataban.blogspot.com. That is www.poetmangalaprataban.blogspot.com. If you want to know more about the programs and the courses I offer, you can visit me at www.fluencycenter.in. That's www.fluencycenter.in. Have a great day. Enjoy your day. Bye bye. See you.